Hey everybody, it's Horner, and this is all about the Talking Point app for administration. Talking Points is really easy to use. You can use the app on your phone, but I would encourage you when you start maybe to use your computer. If you go to Talking Points in Google and then just hit enter, you'll be able to go into the link here and pull it up. At this point, you'll want to sign up the first time, otherwise you'll want to log in and make sure you do teachers and admins. The program will then come up and you will see just the introductory screen. You should see your name here. At this point, we want to make a class, and this class is going to be for our staff. So for your teachers, we just want to say create a class. When you do that, go in and I'm just going to put WHS staff and select a grade. You'll just want to do other since you're doing this for your staff. So you could do this for as many different groups as you want to, and each one of those groups then would be an individual way of communicating with that group. So I'm going to say create at this point, and then I want to add teachers or staff to this list. So I'm going to say add students. You can either do it here or up in the corner, either one. And the one that I would do to make this super easy for you is to do the invite family contacts via text message. So you can either copy the information that's about to come up here, or you can do this during a staff meeting. So either one of those would be fine. The phone number that they're going to text to is this number, and so you're going to have a different one for your class. And then there's several codes here, and the codes will then translate whatever message you have into that language. So you're going to want your staff just to use the code for English, but if you're sending this to families, what's really nice is the families can choose any of the 100 or more languages that they have that will translate, and it auto-translates for you. So let's go ahead and try this. The number, I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put it into my Google phone here. So I'm going to say send new message. So I want to send a message to this number. And the message I want to send is that number for English, which is here. And so remember, yours for your staff will be different. But once I put that in and send the message, I will get a message back, and that message should be up here in just a second. So we'll give it a second. There it is. Now it says, welcome to Talking Points. You have joined Christian Horner's account. So instead of my name, your name should appear there. Then it asks your staff a question. What is your child's full name? So for parents, they want to know what is the child's name. For staff, they just need to type in their own name. So I'm going to put Christian Horner, and I'm going to hit enter. And then at that point, it will send back another message. And that second message says, last question, what is your relationship to Christian? And your staff here will just put in self. And then that way they know, the program knows that it's going right to that person. At that point, it will send another text message that says you're ready to go. And then it includes the Talking Points app link, so that they can get in and they can use it to communicate back on an individual basis. And then that way you won't have them texting everybody in the whole group when they have a question for you. So that is kind of how it works in a nutshell in terms of them signing up. Once they sign up, you will see them in your dashboard. And so if you have different lists, so maybe you have your office staff in one, you have your teachers in another, you might have all your coaches in another one, just, however you do that. When you go in, you will see their first and last name. It will tell you then their relationship and things like that. There is a triple button over on the side, so if you need to edit a staff, you can do that in terms of their name. You can copy them to another list that you have. So if you have people in multiple committees or whatever, you can do that. There's also a double, it looks like two little talk bubbles, I guess, for the lack of a better term. If you click on that for a particular person, then you will then be sending a text just to that one person, and their name will come up. So I'm going to back up for just a second. And if you want to send a text message to everybody within this staff link, you just need to click the very top, and that will mark everybody in the list. If you want to just choose certain people, you can do that. Totally up to you. But when you click that, then you'll want to send the announcement. The announcement will be up here. Once you click on it, here it will tell you who it's going to. Now I would just say, hello staff, there is an emergency meeting, and then you could just keep going on. If you want to attach a file, you can do that from your computer. You can attach a picture or a video. You can also attach a Google Drive item, so maybe a doc or a Google slide, whatever you need. You can add a poll, so if you want to poll your staff very quickly, you could do that, and then there is a way that you can choose a style. If you want to send it immediately, you just hit send. Notice that you do have a 600 character limit, and you can save a message as a template. You can also schedule a message, so if you click on the schedule, you can pick the date and the time that that message will go out, just to kind of increase your communication, make things a little bit easier if you send out pretty regular messages to your staff. So that is how it works. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel since I'm not going to send this message, and I'm going to leave the page. Only other thing I wanted to show you was analytics. Analytics will show you how many messages you've been sending, the contacts by language. So for your teachers, what'll be nice is they can see, all of these things too. You also see how many valid phone numbers there are. So if somebody gives you the wrong phone number, you will know that pretty quickly right off the bat. There are also another button over here called messages, and then you've got one called announcements. Once you have all of your different categories or classes in, the easiest way probably to send a message is to use the announcements. So when you click on announcements and then say send class an announcement, you can go in and select what group that you want to send it to, and then it works exactly the same as what I was showing earlier. If you have any questions at all, or you need any help setting it up or running the program, please let one of us know in the TIS team. And our email address is just tisteam@wws.k12.in.us. Have a great day. Thanks.